Hear my voice.
It's another fish reveal.
We'll reverse the verses.
It's another fish.
This
It's
is
a
another
clownfish.
live
It's a clownfish.
clownfish reveal.
We think we should maybe go out to the verses now?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, let's
just to check.
Let's jump to
Uh,
first. GoatVsFish. We're going to do GoatVsFish. And because this is a tabling of GoatVsFish, we think we could just put this under the verses.
Yeah. It's coming out. It's looking good. Refresh the verses. Refresh the verses. Verses. We are back, and we are gonna go check on Stick Willy Glow, as they might be going live here soon.
And that's for Rob Boss. Oh, and you can't just leave it like this. You got the fish. Fish go in the verses. They were here on the way to Willytown Fest.
Yeah, I guess we'll celebrate the fish.
We will celebrate these fish. And Rob Boss.
Behind the fence with him.
With all the other fence sitters.
Yup.
Rob Boss. And that's for this verses.
The art just fell.
And that's for this verses. Verses.
We've reversed the verses once again.
Reverse the
GoatVsFish.
Reverse.
Verses, triple verses.
Reverse. Ooh, Nigerian dwarf coat. Ooh, fence bed.
Ooh, get behind the fence, fence bed.
All behind the fence? Yes, just all behind the fence.
Vince Krivda? In the verses? Look at the work of Vince Krivda. Beautiful verses, beautiful verses. We show now GoatVsFish. Vince Krivda. Follow Vince Krivda on Twitch.
Yeah.
In the flesh. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you, sir.
Yeah.
Have you chosen to GoatVsFish?
I'm a little bit still on the fence.
Oh. Well, there's time to choose.
And look at this fine verses.
Let me reverse the verses. You can tip GoatVsFish on Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Patreons. Follow the Twitch, Instagram, Twitterver, TikTok, GoatVsFish.com.
You're going over there, and you like fine verses, head on down to Willytown. Let's give them a little
We showed the fence side.
GoatVsFish. That's the verses.
Yeah, all right.
We think this is a fine verse.
I think it's a fine verse. It looks good. And we're gonna reverse verses and add it. I
Yes,
already
of
know
course,
what's gonna
of
happen,
course, of
GoatVsFish.
course.
This is gonna change all around. Now, shall we go to Stick Willy Glow?
Let's go to Stick Willy Glow. We're gonna put baby goat here. Versus that fish. Okay, let's versus.
We must release the sea of the fish. GoatVsFish.
Ah, yes, oh, you too?
Yeah. You can go first.
Ah, where's goat?
Let's find the goat.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me ride fences is not.
You may go into
It
sea.
sounds like Stick Willy
You may go
Glow.
into sea.
You want me to take the verses or do you want the verses?
Go to the front of the verses.
And then you'll come grab them?
Yes.
Excuse me. Stick Willy Glow's going.
Wow, what a crazy weekend we've had, guys.
I don't know how you're gonna play guitar.
Give it up for yourselves for coming out here.
GoatVsFish. It's the PBR. They got me feeling away.
Thank you so much for choosing to come here and hang out with us.
Listen, I'm still a goat. Regardless if anything happens to me, just know that this is my verbal will. Goat.
Celebration.
So many talented people here. And speaking of talented people, you guys know what we got tonight, right? Right after Fun Factory, it is the Willytown Talent Show.
Willytown Talent Show. I'm going to be getting a sign up going up in there after we get done. I might even get it going at the merch booth here in a minute. So I hope to see all of you guys participate. I'd love to see, we have so many talented people here. I would love to see what you guys have to offer as well. So thank you guys.
Oh, fuck yeah. It just makes it way more difficult. It's like, imagine.
What do you guys think about friends from Twitch?
But all the way.
Yeah, the Twitch community is absolutely amazing. We spent years building this community up already. And the fact when COVID hit, we had to pivot really hard as a band, and Twitch was there to help pick us up when we needed it. And we met so many amazing people. We literally have people from all over the country, from out of the country here because we met them on that platform. So thanks to everybody who's here from Twitch. We love you guys and appreciate the shit out of you.
Ah, yes, the GoatVsFish Talent Show, of course. The GoatVsFish Talent Show, of course.
The talent show was hot last year.
Oh, yes. We need to be ready for the talent show versus.
So many talents. So many talents. Come, tune in. Watch.
You are Twitch community. Ralcreationz, true versus. GoatVsFish needs the sea of the fish. It's Glostik Willy at Willytown Best.
All right, certified bangers. Certified bangers only.
GoatVsFish. It's a long versus. It's a long versus.
I finally decided I'm off the fence. Coming out, saying, goat.
Celebration for goat! Celebration for goat!
I'm off the fence. Off the fence.
Tell them about yourself, goat. Tell them about yourself, goat.
Pretty much.
Pretty much celebration.
Chasing away.
push for Kate's Arcade. 6 months of Kate's Arcade. Celebration. Celebration. Bars like the best of them. Kate's Arcade, follow Kate's Arcade. Celebration.
Oh, you guys are awesome. And guys, we're streaming live right now. Say what's up to everybody watching on Twitch. We're on TV, can you believe it? Look, Ma, I'm on TV.
We are live on Twitch, just like Glostik Willy.
We are here. Here we are.
How you guys feeling? We could not have asked for a better weekend. The weather has been absolutely phenomenal. I hope you guys have had the opportunity to really enjoy this and let this sink in what's happening.
GoatVsFish! You know, I figured I must be a goat. I must be. I have the goat T to be a goat. Celebration for Goatee Goat! Celebration for Goatee Goat! It must be goat, it must be goat! I am no longer sitting on a fence. I'm no longer offensive.
How you feeling?
Celebration!
How about all the bands? How about all the acts and all the people here in Willytown? How about it? There ain't no place I'd rather be than right here with you guys.
Please. You can
You know,
picture
we
with
had all
GoatVsFish.
these twitches out here, and one of them being Liz Vega. We got the chance to catch Liz Vega earlier.
You have the goat? You have the goat? Okay, the goat is
Awesome.
in my hand.
So this happens to be one of
Show them the
Liz's
goat. Show them the goat.
favorite songs of ours.
The goat. You are doing this person.
So, here you go, Liz.
Thank you. Always thank GoatVsFish.
Enjoy the
weekend. Are you a fish? Yeah. Celebrate the fish! Celebrate the fish!
drums. I'm about to hit.
Thank you so much. Celebration.
Yeah. Successful fire pop.
Almost fell off the back.
You need to make it where that fucking symbol is. You're gonna have to like grab that out.
That hurt.
You're gonna have to worry about your goddamn hair getting on fire.
Oh well, nothing a good show.
Have you ever seen verses like this before?
You like that?
The Dalai Lama's holding court in Central Park, and everybody's crying about life.
Fucking roll.
I'm gonna grab a spear, but you ready for yours? That was fucking sick!
Got my dreams, anti-aircraft flag.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, goats and also just goats. Actually, no, there's no and also. It's just goats. What do these cards say? Goats. Look, see goats. Just go to goat. All I see is goat. Just goat world.
That's just me.
It's just you, not it's just you.
That was an amazing versus. Ralf, would you say it's just goat? Ralf, Mowf, the verses you just saw. Ralf, Mowf declares creation. You are going to say that was not the real verses?
All I heard the words coming out of your mouth was goat.
Versus fish.
What a verses here. Look at all these people. Wow, look, everyone's having a time too. Love to see it, yes. GoatVsFish here at Willytown.
Best. And it's flow poetry now. It's flow poetry now.
I noticed that.
We're going to go have a look at a bit of flow poetry then with Dekay.
Spit goodbye, head out that gate, climb aboard that last westbound freight. Drew an ace to his aces and eights. Now some say hi, boys, and some say run, and some say peace. At the end of a gun, ain't no use carrying on that way. Everyone knows you got to kneel to pray. I'll get you high, boys, get you high. Head in the clouds, feet touch the sky. Elijah boys living fine, not asking why. Westbound whistle, gonna testify. Here's one for the ladies, bluegrass. Did you say you needed a plumber, baby? Well, I'm your handyman. Fix that faucet lickety split, I'm your handyman. Give that polish the old fish shine, I'm your handyman. Handyman, I'm your do-all man. And did you say you needed a painter, baby? Well, I'm your handyman. Spread that whitewash up to the top. I'm your handyman. Give that old hogwash shine. I'm your handyman. Gonna dip my brush in turpentine. I'm your handyman. Handyman, handyman, I'm your do-all man. And did you say you needed a poor dirt farmer? Well, I'm your handyman. Sow my seed in the deep dry soil. I'm your handyman. Hoe a furrow from side to side, baby. I'm your handyman. Just look at me and I'll be inside, baby. I'm your handyman. Handyman, handyman, I'm your do-all man. Hey, Willytown, how you doing out there? Oh, I love you guys, man. It's so good to see you all. I hope you're feeling good. It's good to be here. Willytown. Willytown is not Willytown without the citizens and the good people of Willytown. Give yourself a cheer. Come on now. Here's a little tribal for you. Hey, let's get going. A name of speedboat flowing and rowing. Boa constrictor. Drank the blue poison water. Drank the red fire water. Needed a pat on the back. Left the hall after the last song and down the avenue. Left the hall after the last song and down the avenue. A boa constrictor. Wore his black boots. Needed a new car. A viper in the club. A mixture of mustache. A needle sharpened eye. A miner and a coal man. A blackened crust at the bottom of the skillet. A name, a shack on the flats waiting for the riverboat. A name not remembered from the past. Gasoline alley left to moan. Gasoline alley left to moan. Asleep at the wheel and the road underneath. A face, a name, a face. Alone in the jungle and ripe. The bird of paradise, kingfisher blue. A leopard painted spots without. A tiger painted stripes within. A needle painted red. A boat on the river, a sigh and a sparkle in her eye. A rupee, a ruby, a rupee, a ruby, when a why not is what is needed. 6'4" and 120 pounds. A jungle clay, ants asleep, a needed thing, a needful ring, a tea plant, dripping dew. A bomb lassie at 3 a.m. A beady butt on the street, half brown, half black. A man, a woman, and a child left to die. A name, a game, and a neon feather floating under a streetlight. A donkey scared from scorpions. An elephant mahout in the valley, green and rich. A mirrored bag in the Rajasthani desert. A mirrored bag in the desert of flame. A Rani, queen of the sound.
Spend sounds. What's the word right
I
about that?
am a vapor storm, a blizzard, a sunrise, a mountain, on the Deccan Plateau, a spilt stream laced with trickling snow. She is a raven, a crowbeard, earth diver, thread of black fire, truth teller, worm puller, toothpick. An octopus perched on a sutra sunbeam unknowing. A flag in the forest and a red shoe green scooter. Rice Krispie treat sticky. Liar, trickster, coyote, and ocean churning lay. On the dune, in the desert, a wave made of sand. By the fig tree mirage with the icicles dripping, she smoke spiraled in her darkness, led my heart astray. At the back of the temple, in a ring around both, when the loudspeaker called, I got on my knees. I started on the right and moved to the left, like a tantric mudra, like a mala at play, like a triangle Vyani, Kalchitra, and Yantra done in chalk on the space where one might speak of a soul. I saw her climb in the window through the gelatin book cover. Saw it shrink and grow tight as the years wept away. If I said that her hair remained braided, I'd be lying. If I spoke of her name in Calcutta, I'd be killed. If I'd asked her to spare me, I'd just be a coward. If I would have run, I would have learned nothing. And her noose wouldn't be filled. Her Bindu is her name, repeated 1,000 times. Long lines of light waver over the lake and release a hawk from a tree filled with skulls, and they chatter and grimace. And refuse again to decay. My songs fold in. It's all the same. Just more words laid on top. She can cut off my head when I glance at her talaka. Watch it fall on a tiger skin. She stamps it to clean. Thank you.
Time to
Seek the one in the setting sun. Seek the one in the setting sun. Seek. I used to stare at the sun. 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 Why, brothers and sisters, does the sun burn this land? Why, brothers and sisters, has every stream become sand? Why, brothers and sisters, do the trees weep brown leaves? Why, brothers and sisters, have our forests become sad? And why, brothers and
GoatVsFish isn't this cool, Jenna? Soul Vision Designs. Jenna makes a bunch of clothing too. It's at our campsite maybe. But she makes a bunch of really cool clothing, so she paints, and then she'll turn it all into clothing and stuff. It's really cool. Probably later I'll probably put it on a pair of her pants.
Celebration.
Yeah.
So, it's goat versus fish.
Goat versus fish. Jenna, are you goat or fish?
I'm goat.
Are
Celebration
you goat?
for goat.
I'm fish.
Oh, man.
It's goat versus fish. It's goat versus fish.
Our love is like the new sun, seen in this galaxy for the very first time. Dance with me now and let me burn up. I'll spin Saturn.
Are you goat or fish? We have a fence sitter? Fence sitter?
Let's fall into the sun.
Fence.
Let's fall into the sun.
Fence.
Very suspenseful.
You think you're goat?
He's a goat.
Are you goat or fish?
He said,
Celebration for goat! Celebration for goat! We don't need this fenciness anymore. We need it no longer. We have a goat. We have a mighty blunt goat. We have a mighty blunt goat. Are you enjoying your bluntness, goat?
Yeah, man. Smoothie.
Smooth yet blunt. Smooth yet blunt. It's goat. It's goat. Smooth yet blunt. Enjoy goat. Enjoy.
Thank you, my friend.
Always think goat versus fish. Always think goat versus fish.
Go Burger King here, man.
False versus goat versus fish.
Burger King.
Nah.
He said he's snake.
Oh, but we heard a
Snake,
versus
man.
that you
He's
said
only
you were a
snake.
horny goat. We heard horny goat versus a goat. Are you changing your
Oh,
verses?
you can be horny goat.
I'm horny
You be
goat.
goat. Be goat. Give him the
be the
goat.
goat.
He's
I'll
the
be the
goat.
goat.
He's the
This one has
goat.
received goat.
Hung like a goat.
We know this is the goat father.
The goat father.
The goat father.
Go father, man. Go father's going home and going frog gigging. Me and him.
Yeah,
We're going
yeah.
frog gigging. Grab your girl, let's go, man. Put that paintbrush down. We're going frog gigging.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
use this from a frog. I'm gonna spear him.
That's funny.
I'm afraid to go near water by you. I think you might push me.
Well, we were talking about goat and fish, and it was
We're all going swimming.
welcoming goat versus fish, and then it was like,
Gonna be
I'm
fucking cold when we
quite
get out, I
a
guarantee it.
horny goat, horny Billy goat. It
First,
said.
first we need to
And we
get
said,
on
oh,
fire.
you-
It's
oh,
gonna be a
you
cold
said
motherfucker when we get out of here.
Right, that's
And it
right.
said, yes, I
You're
guess
a
it's
goat. You're
I'm a goat. I'm a Billy fucking goat, boy.
Billy goat! It's goat and fish, it's goat and fish. Ah, this is a loving goat. Fish, do you love the goat?
Here on out, fuck. I had enough of boning Ralf, Glostik Willy. I'm gonna try something new.
Something new, it's something you've never tried before. Does the fish love the goat? The goat loved the fish, but did the fish love the goat? Find out on Goat versus Fish.
Goat versus fish.
Goat versus fish.
Fucking goat versus fish versus
Celebration!
snake.
You don't like a cowbell to be like.
You don't want to verse the snake, goat there, goat man.
No, never. We would never verse a snake. Never. We would never.
Snake.
Snake.
There's no snake. Only goat and fish. Ah! You can be a snake, goat. Snake, goat, snake, fish. What a verses. King Juicy says fans, adapt again says goat. Celebration.
going to start his own magazine. Got a GoPro on his face. We gotta have a game plan. We gotta have a game plan. I seen him last week on the highway. Driving 64.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're so comfortable. The only thing is they got like so many buttons. So now that I have my fake nails, I use
If you wish, you can tell them where to find you on social media.
Instagram at ELISENDERART. I think that's right.
Okay, clip it and reverse it. Clip it and reverse it.
Elise Alexander.
Elise Alexander.
Yep, art. Yep.
Celebration.
Celebration.
Now, you can't forget old Dimebag Harold, because he was the man with the jacket. Selling all the merch and stealing bootlegs, and it ain't no racket.
An eel is a fish snake. Ooh, eel fish snake. Now there's a proposition. There's a proposition.
And Ralf Mowf has got the biggest heart. When it starts beating,
How long you been live? How long's the verses?
Maybe it's 2 or 3 hours.
Oh, well, you know, my sense of time seems to be a little warped from having an off day. I didn't wear my watch.
Who can say? What is time but
No
another
watch.
verses?
Empty wrist. Yeah,
Watch.
a marker perhaps?
Well, we have with
No finger painting, no finger painting.
Okay.
This is a versus, not a finger paint. This is a versus, not a finger paint. No finger. Just showing off GoatVsFish recently had GoatVsFish manicure done.
So here's to the fans and friends who make it all happen.
I bite mine. Mine are bad.
And everybody's dabbing. The time to rage now. And you got nothing
There is no versus.
So put your horns in the air. Come on, everybody, and give yourself a cheer.
Daniel Dekay.
I'm adding some fruit to the trees, man.
You're adding a what?
I'm adding fruit to the trees, man.
Fur to the tree?
Fruit.
Fruit? Is the fruit goat or fish?
The fruit is goat.
The fruit is goat. The fruit is goat. The fruit is goat. We're adding goat to the tree. We're tree goat. Tree goat. Sweet goat. Sweet goat.
Various colors going on here. The goal isn't to get this done this weekend because I have some missing colors I need to put into here right now.
Listen,
but it is what it is, man. I'm continuing to do this work right here. Catch me on Instagram and Twitch at Lacecreationz, and all hail the almighty GoatVsFish.
Celebration. Are you? Kate's Arcade asks, are you Rob Boss?
Am I Rob Boss?
Yes.
I am Lacecreationz. I'm Evan Lace. I am not Bob Ross. I'm my own artist.
Wow. There's your answer, Kate's Arcade. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it from Lacecreationz.
We're outside. We've traveled far beyond these skies.
Where's Yes, I'm John the Goat? Where's that goat frolicked off to?
Has anyone seen the confounded goats?
No.
Are you ready for a little
no.
more music, Willytown? Come on now! One more time for the music that spins our universe and the three brothers that make it all happen. Raise your voices, everybody! It's Glostik Willy!
Are you goat or fish? fish. Goat versus fish. It's really a stupid versus on Twitch that you can't raid from the Twitch stream. Why would they do this to Goat versus Fish? Why would they do this to Goat versus Fish? Why would they do this to Goat versus Fish? Goat versus Fish. Recommendation that you watch the streams of Stick Willy Glow. The streams of Stick Willy Glow. Don't you know? Don't you know? Cannabis and crypto, they don't like verses. They should like Goat versus Fish. They should like Goat versus Fish. They should like Goat versus Fish. Are you annoyed with Goat versus Fish?
No, I may not be on camera right now.
As you wish.
Goat versus Fish.
Goat versus Fish. What is annoying you?
No, they were just dealing with everything.
Okay. We thought maybe it was a goat or a fish that was annoying you. Where can one procure an item such as this? Well, Goat versus Fish, they just had it for Goat versus Fish. They were like, we have it. And they had this fish. And they made this place and they said, you can make it all Goat versus Fish. And so we made the verses. And so we made the verse. Goat versus Fish. Cannabis and crypto celebration. Goat and Fish, it's been a very long versus. It's been a very long versus. And Goat versus Fish is going to end the stream. We have to preparation for the talent show! The talent show of Glostik Willy, Willytown Fest with host Goat versus Fish and Misled Buddha the Goat. We'll see you next versus. Cannabis Crypto Celebration. 2 nudes jousting. WTF is this?
Celebration.
Celebration. This is Goat versus Fish. 2 nudes jousting. You are a goat or a fish. Thank you for the celebration. Check out !GSW in chat, !GSW in chat, and you can watch more streams of Willytown Fest. Celebration for Cade's Arcade. Celebration for goat. 2 nudes jousting goes goat. Celebration for goat. We'll see you next versus 2 nudes jousting goat. Welcome to Goat versus Fish. Now what? Now you follow Goat versus Fish and asks everyone you know if they're goat or fish. Cade's Arcade, can you raid Glostik Willy? Is that even a possible versus? Can mods raid on behalf of Goat versus Fish? We did not think that was a possible. Celebration for 2 nudes jousting who follows Goat versus Fish! You don't have permission. We should give the mods permission. We'll do that. We'll do that eventually, somehow. Maybe, if we can. Strange fish! See you next versus.